The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
I like my green with crystals like Folgers, picking up momentum, rolling like boulders. They call me ice, but I'm really much colder. My rhymes is heavy like the weight on my shoulders. I'm spitting that red hot smoldering lava. I fight to the end like the Navajo. Crack a bottle though, make it the goose with cranberry and triple sec. Triple my check, I feel the ripple effect of a fool on the loose. I hit you from every angle, from obtuse to right. Street shit like JJ, I'm dynamite. Slide me some dough, I show you an execution in the flesh, and promise not to leave nothing left. If you bomb it, I keep stabbing, shooting, damaging, looting, till it ain't no disputing who the greatest is.
What up, y'all? Thanks for joining Mike Robertson.
You're confused about that today, huh? You're confused about who...
I didn't know who I was for a minute there, Melrose. What up, y'all? Thanks for joining Mike Robertson Boulevard on a Tuesday night in
Yes, sir.
February 12th.
Hood History Month.
To be exact. Black History Month? You into that?
Hood History Month.
Oh, Hood History?
Hood History.
In 1974, Lil Dirt Rock got shot on the RTD right here on Western Ave.
Mm-hmm. That's some part of the hood.
Yeah. What hood you talking about?
1978, Leroy Jenkins opened up the first laundromat on Vernon and Central.
Shit.
Yes.
Black owned.
Yes.
Cleanliness.
Hood history.
Hey, man. Shit.
Know who was getting your clothes clean.
Exactly, man. Take your shit to where it should go.
That's right.
What's up, y'all? I'm Mike Robertson. Thanks for joining. Follow me at King Mike Boogie on everything. Y'all, please share this joint and like it and do all that good stuff right there, man.
Mandatory.
All right? Yeah, so to the left of me, I got Mr. Melrose Uncut, the what?
Most interesting comedian. We're doing comedian for February.
Man.
I could do what I want to do.
Let me start that over. To the left of me, my man, Mr. Melrose Uncut, the what?
Most interesting comic in the world.
Oh, you sucker.
I can do what I want to do.
People, we did not plan this.
We're not
shit.
doing predictable. Nobody's being predictable anymore.
We did not plan that, okay? That would be too corny. Next to me on the right, Mr. DeJuan Encyclopedia Brown.
DeJuan Brown.
He never liked that.
What's up? What's up, y'all?
What up, man?
He never took ownership of the encyclopedia.
He never took ownership of that.
Yeah, he never.
Yeah, he never did.
Now, part of the reason is, like, I appreciate the compliment. You know what I mean? Problem is, a lot of these niggas get hella intimidated. That should be bothering the fuck out of me.
Really?
You be talking some normal shit, and they be like, well, just because I don't read.
Why you gotta say big words?
Yeah, you act like you read too much. Like, yeah, nigga, what's wrong with that?
You got all the facts, nigga.
I ain't saying this shit to make you feel bad. This is how I talk.
Nigga, I was in jail,
This is
nigga, for 15 years and didn't read no books.
Didn't learn none of that shit.
Niggas be like, man, I'm too busy doing nothing, man. Fuck all that bullshit you talking.
I count numbers. If you was an encyclopedia, which letter would you be?
D for DeJuan, goddammit.
Oh, the D? So you would be talking about Delaware and shit? Duck. Dusty.
Duckets.
Dumb niggas. Dumb niggas, duckets. All right, y'all, look. Hey, poetess. Hey.
Poetess.
Shout out to the
Poetess.
To the poetess.
The poetess. Do you like when people pronounce the T, strong T, like poetess? Or you know how, like I just said, it said poetess. It's kind of like a D sound.
I think it's the E. She the poetess.
Oh, the poetess.
Yes.
Poetess.
Okay.
Oh, is that how we come at it?
Poetess.
She looking like, nigga, don't whatever. All right, man, this is what we're talking about today, man. We're going to talk about trending items.
Okay.
We're going to have one of our not usual, what we call her, frequent callers call in. Miss Daphne Wayne is going to call in with some
frequent guests.
Yeah, with some Valentine's readiness.
Valentine readiness.
Yes.
It's that season, fellas.
The season for the pleasing. Ooh, that was dope right there, nigga. The season for the pleasing.
That was
Y'all
cool.
ain't feeling that?
That
I like
was
that.
cool.
That was kind of cool.
That was cool.
Hey, man. Hey, see, this guy, he don't need stuff like that.
For the collar shirt,
corny.
that was cool. For the
Yeah.
that was collar shirt.
For the
cool.
collar shirt, cool.
Collar shirt ready?
That was collar shirt.
True
cool.
that. Nigga, I'm a Marshalls nigga. All right, man. We're going to talk about that. And also, we're going to talk about some recent controversy going around with the Grammys. And then we're going to talk about a couple of other little items that are also trendable items.
Okay.
So let's start getting to it, man.
Why not?
First things first, I want to give a shout out to the biggest, stupidest, dumbass in the whole... No, I shouldn't be saying these words like that. A most confused man in the universe.
Suge Knight.
Who's that?
El Chapo.
El Chapo.
El Chapo was found on 10 counts of everything today, man.
Wow.
The nigga had escaped from jail and was living out on a farm that had 1,000 acres, man. Nobody could have ever found him forever. And he did that interview with Sean Penn.
This is my thing. If Sean Penn found his ass, the FBI knew where the fuck he was. They just wasn't tripping.
See, look, it was a girl. Okay, so the story is it was a female reporter who he was in love with, okay? Just watching on TV. And he reached out to do an interview with her.
Chapo.
And she brought Sean Penn into the mix. And then Sean Penn made the shit famous. And, of course, once that happened, the FBI was on his ass. They came and got him. Zip, zap, done. And they said now he's in an American prison. He'll never get out of that motherfucker. Ain't no tunnel. He can't build no tunnel that goddamn far, nigga. And then, on top of that, he leaves behind. You want to know how much he leaves behind?
How much?
$14 billion in property. That's how much fucking land that motherfucker had. 14
cool.
billion. Done. It's a wrap.
Hey, shout out to America. I know they keeping all that shit. Like, nigga, we got
all
you.
that shit.
Hey, we got you.
We're going to hold this till you get out.
We got you. We're going to fucking liquidate all your assets and
All of
properties,
it.
nigga, in our own little, oh my God.
Right.
And everybody in office is going to get first dibs at all of the major
Right.
estates.
Trump Tower, Medellin.
Yeah, Caps is
nigga.
getting cut.
Trump
Sold
Tower,
for
Cartagena.
$1,000. Oh,
Yeah.
they're about to do it.
Sold for $1,000. You
for
right.
for love, Chapo. This is what it all boils down to. No matter how gangster you are, everybody in prison is in there behind a female.
Oh, when it boils down
either
to
directly or indirectly.
Yeah,
Either he was trying to indirectly impress women doing some bullshit,
El Chapo,
or he murdered somebody.
or you did it to him.
$14 billion, and he's in jail because he gave the exclusive interview
to someone he wanted to fuck. And then she brought Sean Penn.
Hey,
She was
yeah,
like, who this nigga?
the white man.
Go buy myself.
There's El Chapo. Where's El Chapo? I want to talk to him.
My name is El Stapo.
So where are we exactly, Chapo?
Yeah, give us your coordinates. All right, man. Next item. A bit of black history, man. For you succotash ass niggas that don't
Succotash.
know nothing.
This nigga said succotash.
That's
Who has seen a polo style shirt called Lacoste?
Oh,
Everybody.
yeah. The little alligator
Everybody.
shirts.
Yes.
Yeah,
well,
the tennis
Lacoste was a tennis player, Encyclopedia Brown, named Rene Lacoste from Paris in the 1920s. And he was known as the alligator.
A black tennis player.
black
Let's
tennis
specify
player.
that. A black tennis player.
wow.
So every time you sport the Lacoste shirt with the alligator, that's his whole nickname.
That was his own
and
shirt.
everything.
That was his own little
I
shirt
guess
he made.
the more important question is, why was he dubbed the alligator?
I guess he was just
What's-
biting, chomping at
Maybe he was biting this shit. That's
I know.
That's
Turn it
cool,
really
though.
quickly on the court.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's it. That's how they move.
Ah.
And then look, on top of that, right?
What?
He is the first person to come with the rounded, what is it? Aluminum style
tennis racket.
Before him, all rackets were wooden, and they had a little like shape to it. It wasn't round.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So he came with the innovation, nigga.
I didn't know that shit.
So Alligator came through with the aerodynamics on them. Like, yo, this square rack is holding me down. It's holding me down. It's fucking
right. I know, dude. Hey, man.
That's what's up, man. Like,
that's pretty special.
That's some interesting Black history.
It's always us. And that reminds me of it's a Facebook post I did today talking about some Black history in sports.
Oh, okay. Give it to us,
Did
Dewan.
you know
Throw it out there.
That hockey is a Black sport.
Really?
Ice hockey. Yes, it is. What it was, it started as a field game that was done out in the fields. It was going back into Africa. But then when slaves,
were there any alligators
and then they played it in the South, and then what they did was when they started to move north into Canada, it became an ice sport because Canada has more ice than dirt.
They still like the game, but
but it was still a Black sport.
And to hold on to our authenticity of it, we created the Black puck. That's where we didn't want to be slapped around.
That puck could have been all kind of colors, but they made it black.
It was representation of how we're being slapped around.
Basically, the Stanley Cup,
That's pretty good, Melrose. Throw a little symbolism up in there.
And then basically, Lord Stanley, Stanley Cup, he basically saw these niggas playing hockey out there and turned it into an official sport.
Oh, so the Stanley Cup is named after the dude who kind of like kicked it off?
Yeah, he was a leader of Canada that kind of saw these niggas playing it and say, okay, it was an amateur sport.
That's
and
my
he turned
game.
it into
What are you doing playing my game?
Yeah, who owns this game?
There was the shot called the slapstick in hockey was invented by this Black dude named Henry Franklin. Really? He was the coldest hockey player of all time. But the coldest part about this whole thing is the reason why you can fight in hockey now is in the 1920s, the niggas was too good in hockey. So they instituted fighting. You can start fighting, but the Black people couldn't fight back.
Really?
That's why hockey's legal.
Oh,
that's why fighting is legal in hockey. Because
that's some old Xbox type shit.
Yeah,
right there.
1920.
Like,
they made
changed
it
the
legal.
setting to like no fight back.
No fight back.
Can't fight back. And so Black people was like, fuck this. I ain't playing this shit no more.
Yeah, nigga, never
So
again.
now we don't play the sport.
Oh.
The white man. There'll be no fighting back when we hit you, nigger. That's called for suspension.
Basically,
he said it kind of cold, but
man.
All right, man. Next item. Down in Houston, where Dewan just recently left from.
Yeah. Okay.
Down in Houston, an overweight tiger was found in an abandoned home. This tiger weighed 1,000 pounds. And the dude that found the tiger went into the abandoned house to smoke some weed. And he thought that he was hallucinating, and he called the police, but it was really a tiger in there. My feeling is this.
For real?
This tiger was not overweight. He had just got through eating his owner. The nigga was inside him. He didn't eat him out of house or home. He ate him in a house.
We'll see
if him in a house.
We'll see if that tiger shits a big ass femur, then we'll know.
Oh yeah, a whole skeleton.
I think the nigga that was smoking a weed was snitching. Like, there's no way you're gonna go into an abandoned house and find you gonna squat. Come on, my nigga. Like, this is a house you smoke weed in all the time.
True that.
When the fuck did they sneak 1,000-pound tiger in this motherfucker?
Yeah,
nigga, you was hating on somebody. This nigga snitched.
Oh, somebody whose crib he was at.
Come on, man. Somebody had a fucking tiger deal on the table, and this nigga wasn't a part of it. And
this nigga said tiger deal.
Tiger deal.
Tiger deal.
Nigga, I want 25%.
Yeah. He like, nigga, I showed you to the zoo, nigga. Man, we got the tiger out. This nigga shit.
Well, he came up with
it.
That was a good, not even a good lie to come up with to the police to say the reason why you found the tiger. Okay, I admit it. I was smoking some weed.
Hey, I was high as fuck. The tiger appeared. He started growling. I ate. He ate.
we ate.
Like, this motherfucker real. I had to call somebody.
Oh God!
He fucked up a tiger deal.
All right, next item. This is kind of a trip. They said that basically insects are on the brink of extinction.
Ooh, that's
and
bad.
The loss of insects is being measured at 2.5% of the whole insect population per year, and in 100 years there will be no more insects.
So the fucking raid companies are
They'll
living.
be mad as hell.
Raid companies. Ha ha.
Niggas with roaches could wait it out. Like, man, you ain't got to put that tarp on your crib no more, homie. Just wait it out.
These motherfuckers are extinct now, my nigga. They're no more. Leave your door open.
Leave your door
That's
open.
not cool.
Right. Leave your door open. Let the atmosphere.
Yeah.
No, it's not cool because basically
Humans need insects.
everything needs insects. Insects are at the low part of the fucking
Insects are here long
hierarchy.
before we got here.
Exactly.
Yeah, they clean up a lot of shit down within the earth. They shit produces a lot of stuff
Man,
for
exactly.
us. Like we
Yup.
need insects.
We making
Yeah.
that shit now. We don't need to. All this shit. We are manufacturing all that
But look,
shit.
that's how plants
Yeah.
grow. That's how pollen gets around. That's how things get like.
And everything we make has a natural a natural element to it that needs for production.
Right.
These
Exactly.
niggas are making shit like they make weed now. Like how niggas think
Synthetic.
they used to grow weed. No, nigga, y'all want fucking hybrid weed, niggas. Like
Yeah.
this shit is not from the earth. They're making all that shit y'all gonna miss with the insects.
Damn.
The white man.
Oh, okay. All right, look, man, we got our caller calling in.
A word?
Yes. I want to introduce to the people our regular on this panel as
Yes.
well as regular caller in,
Yes.
relationship expert, Daphne Wayne.
Hey.
What's up, Daphne?
Ah,
What's up? How was that introduction, Daphne? That was cool, right?
Yeah, it was pretty enthusiastic.
That was pretty
Thank you.
impressive, right?
Ah.
Thanks
Can
for joining
you
us.
guys hear me okay? Can you hear me okay, or am I staticky, or am I what?
You're
That sounds
good.
real far.
You're
Yeah,
good.
we can hear you. Yes, just keep that tone.
Okay, good. How's it
What's up?
going, guys?
Everything's good, Daphne. How's it
Everything
going with
good.
you?
Everything's good.
Things are swell. Things are swell.
Good. I wanted you to call in today, Daphne, to help some of these brothers out here because we have brothers that listen into this show, and we're on year 3 of our pre-Valentine's Day
Yes.
readiness. And
Congratulations.
thank you. And I want to enlighten some of these brothers so they can make the right moves and know the right reasons and do the right things on Valentine's Day, man.
Valentine issues here.
Now, I'll
Okay.
give you a bit of history. Mr. Melrose Uncut did a very special thing last year where he put out his number 1 date for $50 or less. And it was pretty impressive.
That was a
His number
go.
one
His
$50
best
or less.
his best date for $50 or less. It was pretty special.
For
And
brothers on a budget.
it included like
Okay.
bike riding and yogurt.
Wow.
It was eventful.
I mean, it forces you creative when that's your budget.
It forces you to what?
Be creative.
Oh, yes, exactly. And that he was.
But I'm not mad at that. I'm
Yeah.
not mad at spending less than $50.
Really?
Then it's easy to be impressive with money.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's what it was
game
all
right
about.
there.
At some point, it just becomes you're with me on Valentine's Day, and we're going to enjoy each other.
Dang, you
Yeah,
said
I
it's
think
easy to be
already,
impressive
like-
with money. To explain that.
Well, it's just easy. I mean, you can buy big things. You're spending money. That's the easy part. It takes very little thought. And then I think we all get to a certain point where we have enough things.
Mm.
And at least I'm not into giving things. I'm into giving experiences.
Right.
Especially
Oh,
with laughing. Like one fire will set all that shit straight about having things and what you truly have. So all you truly have are your experiences and special moments, right?
Right.
Exactly. Can you give us some examples of that? Like, are we talking free here, Daphne? Are we talking free? Can we have a free Valentine's Day?
Absolutely, you can have a free day of love.
Oh,
Yes,
free day
there
of
we go.
love. She didn't even
There
want
we
to
go.
say it. Oh, no, who can deny that, right?
Free day of love.
Yeah.
Nobody.
How, Daphne? Tell us.
Well, obviously, if you're not spending money, then you're spending time, right?
Which
So
is
that's
money.
what money kind of does.
Yeah.
Money doesn't. You don't really have to spend the time. You spend the money, but you have to spend the time to make the money.
Oh,
So
true.
It all comes full circle. So if you don't have the time, then I guess spend the money. But what is lasting and memorable is the time.
Yeah.
All right.
The experience is everything.
Yes. So the first thing you can do is there are a shit ton of ideas on Pinterest. And women know this. Men don't usually go on Pinterest, but there are a shit ton of things you can do on Pinterest that are, some of them kind of corny, some interesting. A lot of them involve a lot of flowers.
Flowers, but what are they doing? Like stealing these flowers?
Picking them.
Oh, picking them.
Probably picking, spending a tiny bit or not much, something like that. But those are like the Pinterest ideas. They're kind of free ideas, or spending like very, very close to nothing letters. But some of the things you could do are, things you probably should just already be doing.
Which niggas are not doing.
Well, one thing that's really cool is to give someone a day of yes.
Ooh.
The yes day.
Oh, shit.
A day of yes.
I got to take my notes.
Yes. I got to write that down, too. A day of yes. How valuable is that?
Yes.
What do you mean, like, whatever they ask for on that day, you be like, yes.
Whatever they ask for.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
That's a go.
That's a go. Run that.
Run it.
Run that.
I love it.
So,
okay, a day of yes.
so then that's a kind of win-win because it's really whatever the person's asking. Whatever your mate is asking for, they get it.
Okay.
Obviously, written words, or if that's especially something that you're not good at or you don't do, that the other person really wants you to do.
The written words.
Oh, written words?
Yeah.
Well, you best want to be good at that, though, right?
Well, how did you communicate that?
Like, baby, I be love you.
Since I'm speaking to men, since I'm speaking to men, we'll just say that she wants. So she wants to communicate, and usually women love a lot of communication, or if she wants public displays of affection, and that's not your thing, just do it.
That's a part of that yes thing.
Yeah. That's most important.
What is it?
And then sometimes women don't want to have to do everything that they already do.
Oh, that's some game right there too. You mean like just relieve them?
If she's always like
believe them,
cooking dinner and cleaning or something like that, it's not cleaning, but like a housekeeper for the day, or someone to cook and clean.
Housekeeper for a day.
Like sometimes men think they're being flattering. Like I love when you cook. Cooking involves cooking, cleaning, shopping, or shopping, cooking, cleaning, right?
Yeah.
So it's really about triple the amount of time that it would be to just get a meal. So sometimes just like you have to eat anyway. Like take the initiative. Sometimes just not having to think about it, or someone. This is a really big one. Someone anticipating your needs. And because women are kind of detail-oriented thinkers, we anticipate your needs.
Wow. So like,
oh wait, she's going to need this, she's going to need that. Just anticipating that.
She's coming home, Melrose. She's going to need her key.
Yes. The door's unlocked, babe.
The door's unlocked.
Yes. Yes, even like she comes home,
the garage is open.
Right.
Hey, I knew you were coming.
Leave her at the front, help her bring her things in.
Oh, okay. I knew you'd have some items. Right.
Yes. Whatever it is, like warm up the house, turn on the lights before when she pulls up.
Shower's running, babe.
Right.
Yes.
Dang.
Just anticipate her needs, because we don't usually get that.
Has anybody ever anticipated your need, but you didn't need it?
Thank you, but no thank you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, like I wasn't or they anticipate your needs, but it wasn't the way you wanted it. But you gotta be cool anyway. And like, oh, okay, yeah, no.
Oh, what? You didn't want your door painted? Oh, I thought you.
Right. Right. So that's a really good one.
Oh, damn, that is a good one. That's all free stuff, Daphne. You are not bullshitting.
Yeah, the anticipating the needs is so big. Like,
Really?
you know the trash needs to go out. You know all those little details that just encumber her mind when she walks through the door.
Oh, like 50 million things, man. Damn.
Yeah, it's like another, if she's working outside of the home, she comes home, now it's like, okay, let me switch hats and put on this one, and what things need to happen. So you take all that away. There's nothing you need to do. Sometimes just doing nothing is a lot. That's everything.
Now, here's a question. Would you, say someone, all these free items you're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say someone did all these free items. Would you know they're doing these free items? Like, would you be feeling good and just be cool? Or would you really know, like, wow, what a great Valentine's Day? Or would it just seem like some regular shit they're doing? Or should I be saying, like, honey, today for Valentine's Day, I'm going to anticipate all your things. You know what I mean?
You want one for anything.
I think you have to know the woman.
Yeah.
And know what her vibe is. Like, is Valentine's Day important to her? Does she, and a lot of times they just want to, if your man is saying I love you all day long, then, like, you probably don't crave it as much, like, for him to say it on that day. But some women or some men are yayers, like, they don't want to really have public affection. They're more reserved.
Right.
So she might crave that. Like, she might want to send something to her job so everyone can see.
Oh, she might need proof and shit, huh?
Dozen roses.
Right. You might want that.
Cynthia, dozen roses for you.
Right.
Yes.
With like a little bell on it and shit. Ding, 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 ding.
Somebody
ding,
come
ding,
in
ding,
singing, hey.
Right.
It's your Valentine.
Sometimes they have like little corny coupons where it's like, oh, these are all the things I'm going to do for you.
I'm going to hold your legs up high.
Yes, exactly.
You better go behind your neck this time.
I'm going to pull your hair and smash you down.
Right. Exactly. To bring that point up, that men tend to, think of Valentine's Day as a extra day to smash.
Yeah. But it ain't that.
Valentine's Day.
Should all Valentines end in the smash?
If you did it right?
It depends on who you're asking. Usually men, like, that's just another reason that it should end in that way. That's what all that is I think that's what they're working towards.
True.
Like, all of that build-up is towards that. But no one wants to feel like you did all this to, if it's your woman. It depends on where you are in the relationship.
I think, Melrose, that if it doesn't end that way, somewhere along the way you fucked up. Because if you do it all right, she won't be able to resist.
It just depends. Like, are we talking new relationships, going, loving?
Should it matter?
It does matter. It does matter. I mean, it should end that way every night, really, according to
all right. Wait.
That's a fact. Now we're getting somewhere.
Right.
Every day's Valentine's.
Hey.
Exactly. I'm trying to get people to live in that mode where every day feels like Valentine's.
Damn.
It's love.
Let's talk about that real quick, Daphne. You said that we're going to celebrate a day of love. What is that? What does that mean? Brothers don't know what love is.
Oh, well, I mean, you'd have to open your heart and be transparent. If that's not your thing, then that's the thing to offer. Like, pour your heart, throw caution to the wind.
Oh, damn. Love is opening your heart and being transparent.
Being a little vulnerable out here, are we? Am I going to put my heart and my feelings in your palm?
In your pocket.
Do as you will.
That's one way to look at it, to be just open. If you haven't been expressive and emotive, then be expressive and be emotive.
Damn.
Everyone's on this, like, wanting to be safe or not say the thing just because no one wants to be vulnerable.
Right.
Damn.
But what's the real danger?
Well, I tell you what, DeJuan Brown is not that kind of guy.
No, I'm not. What kind of guy?
He's a loving guy.
Of course.
Aren't you? You celebrate your love with your wife, right?
I mean, my wife, we kick it 365.
Constantly.
Not Valentine's Day ain't no different than any other day for us.
Really?
It's constantly in love.
Every other
Chilling.
day. Look at the encyclopedia under L. Look under the L book. It's love. It shows his face. No.
Yeah, so then he should have so many years of good, beautiful Valentine's Day.
I think he probably does.
What would be some...
It's kind of a care factor, right? Like at this point in life, you're really looking for how much care someone puts into whatever they're going to do. So
that makes sense.
A long drive to an unusual place, or just holding hands, or
that's free.
Whatever it is, I don't know. Take your iPad and drive to some scenic view and watch Netflix and chill in the car.
That's game, my niggas. That's game. You got to have gas money. That's a good one.
What would be some do-nots?
Yeah, what's some do-nots?
What are some do-nots on Valentine's?
Niggas need to know that.
Where are we going wrong sometimes?
Okay, don't be obvious about the smash.
Okay.
Oh, don't be obvious?
Yeah.
You got that steak?
Like,
What'd you say?
Don't whistle past the grave, as they say, and act like, oh, I'm just going to skate past this day. I'm going to get really busy and not ever acknowledge it. Or don't do that.
I have done that.
Don't just go, I hope she didn't know today was the day. No.
What's today, the 17th?
Oh, damn, did I?
Right.
Is it really? Oh, I tripped. No, we know.
You got to acknowledge it for sure.
Don't skate by it. You got to acknowledge it at least, even if you don't do nothing.
If you're on social media, it's okay to post it. Don't leave and again, depends on what stage you're at in the relationship. Don't leave a broad message that's not specifically to her. Just don't leave one. Don't be like...
To all my ladies out there.
Yeah.
Somebody loves you.
All the ladies. Love and love.
Oh, yeah, all that old bullshit. That hits no target.
Nothing but love for everybody out there on this special day.
That hits only the loveless people in the world, dude. Some people out there with no love, and they be like, that's me he's talking about.
To everybody breathing.
Yeah, love is love. Love is love. That's corny. And if you're at that stage in your relationship where you're kind of juggling, eek is really bad. If you're juggling women,
Oh, juggling women. I was like, what are we juggling?
Thoughts and shit? See, that's not even in your reality. That's the guy. But, some men are juggling women. So I'm like, get out of town. Be gone.
Well, people spend a lot of money on fucking Valentine's Day, man. It's like big business. You know what I mean?
Yes, they are spending, what did I tell you earlier? What did I say?
Some billions, like $17 billion.
$17.3 billion.
On that day?
On Valentine's
Day. On roses, chocolate,
wow.
and jewelry. And probably lingerie.
Lingerie.
Gotta throw that in.
Also an obvious...
smash move.
That's walking right past the tomb right there.
That's a smash. That's a smash gift. So you're not going to put it on?
Yeah, he's going to try it out.
The panties I got you.
Do that. If you want it to end in a smash, I'd say be very creative. Like do this kind of treasure hunt where you send her around the city and everywhere she goes. Oh, this is another really good food one. I forgot about this one. Sometimes I do this one for like birthdays.
Okay.
I have a person go a bunch of different places, and everywhere they go, the person has like a personalized written note to them, read to them. Like if you go to Starbucks, I go, oh, this guy's going to come in there. He's going to be wearing a yellow hat, whatever. And the Starbucks barista just starts to read poetry to them or something special.
Damn.
Like last time.
That's a lot of connections right there.
Last time you were here, you got
Starbucks dude reading poetry.
Right.
All I know is if I'm standing behind a dude reading poetry, I'm like, will you shut that shit up and give me my goddamn white chocolate mocha, you Peter poet motherfucker.
He's like, no, I have to say this. Last time he was here, he got a macchiato.
Right.
Now you need to go to El Dorado Road.
Is it like that? Some type shit like that?
Well, you kind of anticipate their moves, and everywhere they go, you have someone like say something. Oh, the last time we came here,
Oh,
love,
I know I burnt you with that coffee, but this time it's different.
Right. The last time we came here, you and I, blah blah blah, whatever it is. It can be when she shows up at her, the doorman in her building, or just the most random people walk up to her and read to her poetry, or give gifts to her, or read some message from you to her.
That's dope.
Wherever she goes.
That's pretty good, man.
That's
and
dope.
It's just like there's surprises nonstop.
Damn.
And I actually got the idea because someone did that for me for 24 hours for my birthday.
Damn. But what if you don't go nowhere and shit?
No, that ends
What if you go? If you like the Postmates dude?
That's a smash.
Oh, I know. Is that smash
That's
attack,
a
Daphne?
We're going to end up where I want you to be.
That ends up at lingerie? Like the last
if
person?
If it ends up at lingerie, then it's kind of obvious what's going to happen at the end. But you've
Oh.
already created so much during the day.
Oh, then you ready for the lingerie.
The excitement is built.
Give me satin, nigga. All right, Daphne.
That's dope.
Dang, man. Well, I think these brothers got some good game from you tonight.
Yeah, niggas listen to that shit, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
We got good game.
I took notes.
Man, dude, the free game is way better than... We didn't mention no steak and lobster and
No, that's
boat rides and all that, man. I want to just say yes all day,
steak
nigga.
daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're really new in a relationship, I would say just go spend the money, because you may not have enough girth under the relationship to really have anything to talk about.
You hear that, Melrose?
I heard that.
Girth.
Yeah, no. So if it's still kind of new, you may want to just be like, let's go catch a movie and dinner or something, something like that.
Right.
It's still like where you're new and getting to know each other.
Wow.
I get it.
All right, Daphne. Well, look, thanks for calling and checking in with us and
Thank you for having me.
our people with some serious
It is so
game.
great to hear her voice.
I think they feel the same way, Melrose.
It's so great. And
Yes.
I'm one of her. I'm a follower of her, and I just like everything that she does.
Melrose was very.
Yes,
Melrose
I
was very
do.
excited when I said you
I
were
was like,
coming
wow,
on.
really? Really?
Yes, he was.
It's time to come back down to the studio.
Exactly.
Oh, I love it. I'm
Yes,
flattered.
yes.
Thank
Facts.
you. And I always get embarrassed when someone says they follow me, because I don't know if you mean on social media or not, but on social media, I sometimes am like, it's almost like I'm singing in the shower and I didn't know I had an audience. So sometimes I'm just doing
Hey,
things.
I like shower scenes. You got a
Yeah.
beautiful voice. Just keep doing what you're doing.
No,
Just keep
not at
doing
all.
it.
Not at all. But I don't, I'm not always like directly connected to the audience, so I can just be silly or be however and not really notice that I have an audience there.
That's pretty
So,
good. I
thank
think I'm
you
going to start
for,
doing that. All right, Daphne, thanks for calling. Check us out later.
Thank you guys. Have fun. I will anytime, of course. And I'm going to come be in the studio soon. So
Please.
let me know when you'll invite me again.
Please, definitely.
Would you?
Have
All
a
right.
good one, guys.
Would
All
you?
right, bye.
Bye.
Happy
Good
Valentine's
later.
Day.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, happy Valentine's
Thank you.
Day.
Happy Valentine's
Yeah, happy
Day.
Valentine's Day.
Lots and lots of love.
Melrose want to have some free dates.
Got a treasure hunt on.
This is a really cute one. You guys should know I love you in other languages.
Oh.
Do you or no?
No, I don't. I want to know Swahili.
I don't know Swahili. I only know, besides English, French and Spanish. So Spanish is easy. That's te quiero.
Who?
Which, te quiero.
Te quiero.
Which means, it really means I want you, but it's the expression.
Oh, that's
of
even
love.
better.
Te quiero.
Te quiero.
Yes.
Yes. And then in French, je t'aime. Je t'aime.
Je
So
t'aime.
that's it.
It's your 10.
Je t'aime.
Hey, girl,
Je
you're
t'aime.
10?
Je t'aime.
You're a 10.
Je
Je.
like the Z-H-E, je.
Je.
10 is like almost like Tim's, like Timberland, but 10.
Oh, je
It's
t'aime.
more of an E than an
Je
Je
t'aime.
t'aime.
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime.
Yeah, I think that's it, Melrose.
Je t'aime.
All right. All
So
right.
that's how you say it.
Daphne,
All right,
je
guys, have
t'aime.
fun. I'll speak to you soon.
All right, thanks.
Definition. Dim.
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime.
Did y'all brothers learn something, man?
I did.
Man, I think, man, Melrose, I think that was a lot of game right there.
It was.
It was.
That was like the cheat code to Call of Duty.
That was like a cheat code.
Cheat code to
To
Call
Miss
of
Pac-Man.
Duty. Oh, man. I'm going to kill all you motherfuckers now.
Right. Invincible code.
Yeah, like a cheat code to jot it up.
Man. All right, man. Next item, man. Let's talk about the Grammys. A lot of controversy around the Grammys.
What part?
Yeah.
There's a couple of things. The biggest thing is that Cardi B won Best Rap Album of the Year.
I think I called that many times throughout the year, and as a real, and I would dare to say this, man, as a MC, as a music lover, I think she put out a dope product. I think it was dope for her lane, what she doing, how she doing it. Like, it was one of those projects. Like, it was. And it was nationwide. It was one of those things that a lot of people adapted to.
Right. A lot of people felt it from all walks of
life.
life.
People just certain things you can't like really say what's going to hit when you throw it up in the air. That was just one of those things that stuck, and I think it had a lot to do with who she is as a person, her background, her story.
I think it's everything to do with that because people root for her.
Yeah,
people want to see her win.
The underdog, like she doesn't
want to see her win.
Yeah, she maybe doesn't belong here. People don't see it like that. It was just one of those stories. You know what I mean?
Now, the thing is, I agree with everything you just said. As far as this thing being the best rap album, of course it was not, in my opinion.
And
it
becomes a situation of who are we considering that is judging the rap album?
That's the whole point
because
of it.
It's changed from when it was just, nigga, heads. Like, we you know what I mean? Like now,
in the Grammys, it was never.
Grammys are popularity awards. That's all they are.
Right.
Grammys have never been a reflection on what good music is.
Okay.
Never. Grammys. First of all, white people can't even judge music because they didn't invent none of it. So how are they going to be the ones?
They can't even judge.
There's not one form of American music that they ever innovated or come up with, including heavy metal and bluegrass. That it all comes from us.
But
so how can they accurately rate it? One,
but
two. Cardi B now has more Grammys than Snoop and Ice Cube and Nas combined. That lets you know how weak that award is. She's tied with Marvin Gaye. All them classics, Marvin Gaye, he got one.
John Stockton didn't have a championship. I think he was one of the greatest point guards.
But he also had the most assists of all time. So you can't, and he got winning the championship is like, okay, it's different than winning a Grammy. Winning a Grammy is this is how the Grammys are voted on. Grammys are voted on. You have people who are part of the Academy who don't really listen to music.
Right.
And they get their kids. They be like, okay, you go fill this shit out.
That's like 1,400 people or something?
Yeah, it's people who don't even pay attention to what's going on.
Right.
And they just go, and they don't really know. They don't really listen to music.
When you say what's going on,
they not listening to what people. They don't know what the people really like. They go by what's popular. They'll go and read the Billboard and be like, okay, vote for that.
So what you consider what people like is less accurate than the most popular opinion.
What? No, all I'm saying is this: first of all, we don't even know what people like because. One, Cardi B got caught.
I didn't understand what he was saying.
So what I was saying is, if we're going to go with, we're going to go with what's most popular,
what were you saying, Melrose?
If we're going to go with what's most popular, how can we not consider that how people really feel? It's the most popular,
because you can't accurately rate that. Because one thing that Cardi B got caught doing, and what happens all the time is she paid for streams.
It's not even about Cardi B at this point.
No, I'm saying okay. Take Cardi B's name out of it.
True.
If we're talking about what's most popular, even that's a phony number because those who are with the major record labels who have the money to push, holla at you, Drake, Beyonce, and these Cardi B, and these people, they pay for streams. So what it is in China, they're like these phones, and there's tens of thousands of phones in these things, in these studios, and they hit play and loop your shit over and over and over and over again to get your streams up. So the number that we see is arbitrary.
But that's like promotions.
That's not what I'm going by.
I'm saying
I'm going by I'm going
I'm saying, so we don't know what's popular. We don't know what people
I go
really
by
listening
when
to.
a nigga driving by in his car,
And it's cracking.
what's playing.
I
I
heard
go
more
by
Nipsey
what's
Hussle playing than Cardi B. In
See,
people's
look,
car.
Nipsey Hussle was in the category.
I heard
by the
Nipsey
way.
play
in
Nipsey
Cali,
album-
in California. He made an impact on the world.
No,
but
he was a nominee.
I get it.
Yeah.
And this
Okay,
shit went nationwide too.
Yeah,
But
worldwide.
he had an authentic.
Well, they couldn't
push.
relate to what he's saying, bro.
That's
Period. There
pure
wasn't enough
speculation.
people-
They can relate.
There's not enough people that
Pure
can relate
speculation.
to
These are the same. They lie in that. These are the same people who they know exactly what the fuck he's saying.
No. I'm saying this. I'm saying the people that you just got through saying do recognize and know who Cardi B is or whatever on some Bodak Yellow. They don't know what the fuck Nipsey Hussle was.
They don't know
talking
who
about.
either of them is. They read the magazine
Well, a lot of them don't. You're
and
right.
said, "Okay, I'm gonna go with the one I heard about more."
Well, look, let me go down the list, right? Because first of all, the best rap album category just started in 1995,
Okay.
so it wasn't even around
Right.
that long.
Right.
Okay,
But-
so think about this. Just think about this, right? Because it's very consistent. Sometimes they get it right though, but most times it's bullshit. Now, Cardi B won this year. Last year, Kendrick Lamar won. But damn, I would say I can't be mad at that because he the hottest motherfucker. They got it right. Chance the Rapper won in 2016, which was also dope. Kendrick Lamar won in 2015 for Pimp a Butterfly, which was also dope. Real music. 2014, Marshall Mathers LP2. 2013, you know who Marshall Mathers is?
Eminem.
Melrose?
Did they get it wrong?
Eminem?
Did they get it wrong?
They got that wrong,
Okay.
I would think. Did you bump that? No, you never.
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't bump Cardi B.
But you heard it bumping somewhere, right?
I heard it. Yeah.
Did you hear Eminem shit bumping?
Yeah.
You did? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all played it at the shop?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, next one. 2013, Macklemore won Best Rap Album. And ironically, his title was called The Heist, his album. Damn sure stole that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You made that connection?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before that, Drake, Take Care. Drake has done some hot shit, but that wasn't the hot shit. Kanye West
Says who?
says Mike Robertson.
Yeah.
Now that has
That means
a
a
lot
lot.
to do with era.
It doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
It absolutely does. Like you cannot
How do-
sit here
how could
as
how could I sit here and say Kendrick is dope? You didn't challenge my era, but if I say this is dope, you challenge. It's not dope. You challenge it.
I'm just speaking on the terms of you're becoming the guide in what's right and what's wrong and what the Grammys did correct and not correct when we're dealing with this was wrong with niggas. We want to judge these white institutions for their whiteness and say when they got it right and they got it wrong. We don't have the right to say what they got right or wrong. They did what they did. Now, if a nigga talk about a BET award and say a nigga got it wrong, then niggas say, yeah, the niggas got it wrong, but we're talking about the Grammy. It's like a nigga talking about niggas winning the Oscars.
That's like
this
saying
shit
this.
was not for y'all.
That's like saying
From
this.
the dribble.
That's like
You're not
saying
even
this.
supposed to be included in this. The only reason we include y'all niggas is because y'all gonna fucking protest us if we don't say something.
That's like saying this, bro. That goddamn cracker was whooping the shit out of that nigga with that whip right there. Well, nigga, you can't talk about that unless you see a black dude whoop him with that whip right there. That's what
Here's
you
the
say.
reason why black people have all the rights in the world
You
to
can speak-
criticize.
You can say what you like.
Mike.
If you think they got it wrong, and it's our music, it's rap music.
Here's the reason why exactly. Here's the reason why we have every right to complain is because we invented it all. There is no American
What you didn't
music
invent was the
without
Grammys.
us.
No, they got a right to
You
put
didn't
that shit
invent
out.
the trophy that we award
That's what I'm
to
saying.
motherfuckers
They got
who
a
we
right.
feel
That's why I said
like
I don't-
deserve the award.
I don't take them. That's why I said
We don't fucking consider anything that you're saying and how you feel about how we give out our trophies, bro.
That's why I
you
said
don't have
it
no
don't matter.
right to say shit about what we say.
Oh, we have all the right to say.
You got it
I
right.
was just saying that I don't take them serious, and I have the right to say what I have to say. They can give the award to whoever they want. Me personally, I have absolutely no value in no damn Grammy award. To me, a Grammy award, if you tell me somebody won a Grammy, I'm like, okay, I don't look at them no different than people who haven't. Because your winning Grammy doesn't mean that you're a better artist than someone who doesn't.
It's the same thing with the Oscar.
It's an arbitrary award.
We feel like
it is.
Their trophies are the highest that we can ever attain to. And as long as we feel like that, we're subject to how they feel about however they feel.
Well, no doubt about it, Melrose.
So at some point, we got to say, you know what? You're like Jay say, Billboard is, yeah, we was young. Now we look at Billboard like, niggas, you dumb? Are you fucking dumb? We're not buying into that shit. We're not sitting here talking about the Grammy.
They're not mutually exclusive because I don't give a shit about a Grammy.
Yeah,
but I'm still gonna talk shit about how stupid they make their selections.
Yeah,
niggas.
If you're not capable of this, Melrose, it's fine.
No.
Everybody can't talk about
voting.
things, man.
It's like voting.
Everybody can't,
bro.
Yeah,
if you don't get the vote,
you can still say who your vote was, though.
Yeah, you can't.
You can still say.
I can still call somebody.
It's a bum election.
Okay, so look, after Drake in 2012, which Melrose loved that album, Take Care. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy from Kanye West. That was fire.
Yeah.
Recovery from Eminem.
No.
Another
Eminem. Let him speak because he feels differently.
Oh, okay.
No. I was saying that's when we gonna get talking about that Jennifer Lopez bullshit.
Nigga, can I finish the list?
Go ahead.
You want to make your own categories, nigga? All right, look. Eminem. Another
These
Eminem.
niggas gonna Google this shit,
Eminem was Recovery. Then he did the Relapse the year before and won 2 years in a row.
Bullshit.
So that's now 3. Then the Carter 2008, Graduation 2007.
Carter was terrible.
I won't say it was. Oh, Carter 3. I won't say it was terrible.
Now we got niggas in conflict.
Yeah, I think I liked it, but anyway, I know what you're saying. Graduation from Kanye West. Released Therapy from Ludacris. Nigga, who's heard that album? 2006? Rap Album of the Year? God damn. Then another Kanye in 2005, Late Registration. College Dropout in 2004. He was getting busy. Outkast in 2003.
Come on, man. Eminem like they got a solid track record, man.
Eminem again. The Eminem Show in 2002.
Basically, all he got to do is release an album. He going to get the reward.
Stank on Ya in 2001. Then Eminem again in 2000. And then Eminem again in 1999.
Come on,
That's
man.
the same year that
the
Chronic 2001 came out.
And ain't none of them albums classic. Like, you ain't played an Eminem. When last time you played an Eminem album?
If you're not an Eminem fan, it's a lot of Eminem fans out here, and they're predominantly...
And they're on this panel.
They're
on that panel. I mean, dude, when you got, like,
but it's some solid, it's some solid projects on there where we could say they got it right. So whoever these motherfuckers are, we got to judge them as human beings. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong, but you do have a lot of the fire shit on there for the time.
Melrose, man, you're real understanding, man. In February, I like it, man. All right, next item.
Niggas need to quit fucking
J-Lo. Okay, people giving J-Lo drama. Oh, wait, before I get to J-Lo, so Cardi B, unfortunately, caught so much flack for winning that she closed her Instagram account.
I will tell you one thing, and I'm going to end this on Cardi B. I think she put on the best hip-hop female performance I've seen at the Grammys ever. Ever. She shut that shit down. Anybody looking at that on some hip-hop shit... Like her raps were impeccable. Her like everything about the whole show was fire. It was impeccable. Like she was on point. I didn't hear her breath. I like nothing. Cardi B though. I have voiced that on this stage. She did dope. That was the best hip hop female performance I've seen at the Grammys ever. It was sexy. It was hip hop. It was like showmanship. It was everything.
Like next to who?
Nobody. I couldn't even.
You can't think of any other ones?
No.
Oh, so you never really seen? Oh, so she's the best by default.
No, I've seen. I can't think of anybody that would compare to that type of performance.
Lauryn Hill, Nicki Minaj.
It would be a Nicki Minaj, but it wasn't there.
Rod Digger, nigga, who would it be?
None of them.
All right,
stop me when I'm lying.
All right, Nicki Minaj, a little bit of drama with the whole thing. So basically, Cardi B won, and BET sent out a tweet saying that she dragged her by her lace fronts. Because Nicki has that lyric, drag somebody by their lace fronts. So they said Cardi B dragged her by her lace fronts, And then she now backed out of the BET Awards. She was going to be the headliner because they roasted
Cardi B?
her. No, Nicki Minaj.
Because Nicki Minaj is not a real MC. She on some bullshit. A real MC would have got up there and did her thing.
Hold on, you just said Nicki Minaj ain't a real MC after pumping up Cardi B?
Yeah. because if you ever saw a Nicki Minaj performance, like she can't fuck with that type of performance. She can't fuck with that kind of performance.
I don't mean she's not a real MC.
She's not a real MC. She was scared. She cannot follow that. She cannot follow that act. She already know. We're looking at Cardi B's Grammy performance, and now you're about to head the nigga shit.
And then she do that little voice and shit. Nigga,
she cannot do it. Have you ever seen a Nicki Minaj performance? It's not.
Hey, at the end of the day, both them bras is trash at what they do. Speaking of trash, what about this J-Lo shit?
Now look, now J-Lo called beef Melrose because she was basically a part of the tribute, the Motown tribute. Mm-hmm. Brothers, people said, why shouldn't it be a black person, right? Is that what
it's like, how you gonna have J-Lo sing at Motown? Like Motown really?
No. J-Lo sang at the Grammys. Niggas, y'all niggas is crazy, man.
Yeah, Motown.
Y'all niggas is digging too deep into some nigga shit. This ain't got nothing to do with you niggas.
Right.
It's the Grammys, man.
And
we're
niggas
doing
got a right to speak up.
Y'all can say whatever you want to say about my fucking party, but at the end of the day, nigga, thank me for letting you niggas come. Y'all weren't even supposed to be here. Only reason we let y'all niggas here is because y'all will protest and we don't let y'all niggas in. That's the only reason y'all ain't here.
And that's why
the only reason y'all got categories. That's the only nigga we wanted J-Lo for our fucking ratings, bro. Our ratings.
Well, what's his name? What's his name? Smokey Robinson. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, he said people don't like it.
This music for everybody, and we did this for everybody. And why? How can we say she can't? Well,
I'm a part of the Grammy party,
right? I don't know. I didn't see her performance, so I can't
judge
didn't
the
watch
quality of it.
Grammys. But I wasn't mad though, man. I mean, there have been like white folks that have done that. You know, and
I'm saying they're not gonna let no
Puerto Ricans are black too.
They're not gonna let no black people go on the Latin motherfucking Grammys and do Selena. That's just not happening. And matter of fact, when Beyonce did the Country Music Awards, the CMAs didn't even put her shit up on the. They didn't even acknowledge her on the website. They ran the shit on the original thing.
So if they don't do something, we should do it the same way, huh? If they don't do something,
no. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is this: we should take pride in our culture and hold on to our culture. The reason why black people to this day don't know that Beethoven's black, because we don't hold on to shit. We give it away. The reason why black people don't understand that rock and roll is a black music, the reason why we don't understand that country western is black, is because we start some shit. Other people come say, hey, let me come on in there. We be like, cool. And then they come and put their face on it and then kick us out. Well, and we don't know. And we look up 50 years later and don't even know that's our shit.
I think Melrose has a good point.
Slowly.
Melrose has a good point that we can't control. You can't control your shit at the Grammys.
Yes, you can if you try.
Not at the Grammys though.
If you have some nuts.
No, because what would you say? What would you say? Like, don't do no Motown
don't do
songs.
Motown.
Nigga.
No, don't do it. No, that's where
that's not what Motown is about.
But that's where
Motown is not about race.
Okay. Well, them same Motown artists, when they were actually performing and getting their grind on, those are the same cats that couldn't sleep in hotels.
Yeah, but that was all black people.
That come in through the.
But that wasn't about the music.
Yeah,
it was all black
music. It was the only reason why they worked at Motown because they couldn't get a job at the white ladies.
No, but what I'm saying is no black people could sleep at hotels. It wasn't just.
I get all that. What I'm saying is there comes to a point to where black people have to activate. One thing about culture, you have to fight to maintain and keep
what could one do? Are you saying like Barry Gordy should be like? What's that? Are you saying like Barry Gordy should be like? You know what? I'm not licensing none of my songs to be on this program if it's not sung by a black person.
First of all, Barry Gordy don't have the control.
Yeah, but who has the control though?
When we speak about
no black person has any control.
Yeah, so how could you then?
When we speak about the culture, we got to talk about the culture of the Grammys.
What do you mean?
Any black?
But she's not black. You said she's Puerto
she gonna be in the shit? I'm out. No, let's get. All these got Fantasia, Chris. You got all these black people that singing.
So you saying they should have pulled out?
They should, yeah. Jill Scott, all these black people that could have sang. You putting somebody in there that don't give a fuck about black culture up there singing black ass Motown music.
No. So here's the thing that I want to say in parting. Like, we care more, and this is what it all boils down to. We care more about other culture than our culture.
That's the truth.
And that's why we're able to share the platform in their culture. Because when we talk about culture, we're talking about Grammy culture. In Grammy culture, we do what the Grammys do.
True.
We will have
You can either
anybody
be there
sing
or
these
not.
songs.
Right, exactly.
I will bring Madonna out
Or
to
Pink
sing
and shit.
Aretha
Right.
Franklin.
Right.
Like, we're talking about Grammy culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Until we hold true to what our culture is, like, there is no respect for, because at the end of the day, we're still in the era of we want to be with them. We want to be with
Unfortunately.
them. We want to be at their parties. Like, the Oscars. We won the Oscars so bad.
Man, I want an Oscar, man.
Bro, you were
I do.
never supposed to get an Oscar. The only reason we're going to give you one is because you're
you be
going to
talking so much shit.
if we don't.
If you didn't talk all that shit,
Oh, man.
man,
Stay
that's
true
very
to
true.
your guns, and then we could have discussions about who should sing what, when, where, and why, because it's us. But if we're doing a party, then guess what? Elton John is on the bill with Stevie Wonder,
Right.
and they're going to do
That's true.
Questlove.
Ebony and Ivory, and DJ Jazzy Jeff is going to mix it in. What are you going to say?
That's why, like, you're right. Black people are we're too looking for acceptance from other people, and we don't accept ourselves. And so when we get to the point to where we accept ourselves and don't give a fuck about them awards, you know, it's gonna be like that. But at the same time, when they pull some bullshit, I'm gonna call it out. I'm not gonna be quiet. You know what I mean? I know what they doing. I like being a person that studies history. You see how they systematically move us out, and it's the same play run over and over and over again. And when you see that same play getting run over and over and over again, you can see it when it's happening live.
And we all see it. But at some point, niggas is like, so what?
Well, you know what, man? I think that, like, I'm going to say, man, I think we pay attention to that shit too much, man, like, as a people. I think the whole, like, us against them type of shit was some shit that was created and made up to separate people and control people and everything. We don't have to play in that game, dude. We don't have to. We don't have to. We could go back to being original man and being kings of the universe, man, and let everybody do whatever the fuck they want to do, man. That's how I look at it, man. I don't care about, like, breaking they shit down, us and them and all that. If it's their fucking party, dude, they will do whatever they want. Now, if you're going to do something at your party that's popular and known, and especially when you fuck around with some rap music shit, I'm going to speak up on it because I give a fuck about hip-hop. But not necessarily about that other shit.
Hey, man. Everybody has their right to see things the way they want to see. One thing I've learned, you can live your reality and your reality.
That's right. You get to choose.
Yeah.
You get to choose what it is.
You can voice things like I could do something and you say, you know what? I don't like that. We're going to speak out against it.
That's right.
That's your choice. You're right. You know what I mean? But in my party, I'll say everybody wear black.
Like your love for Cardi B. I mean,
Yeah.
niggas might not like that.
And this wasn't even
and like how much you like Drake and
love
stuff.
for Cardi B or Drake. It was just one of those things where I could see that happening. You know what I'm saying? I saw that happening. Like Cardi B is going to win the best rap album. Like, and it was because I saw a lot of people on that shit. You know what I mean? I saw a lot of people on that.
On that album?
Yes.
I saw a lot of people on it too.
They was on it. Like, I mean, I got introduced to like maybe 7 Cardi songs. Like, I'm just saying, it was popping.
You heard 7 out of the 12.
like joints that I'm constantly being, you know what I mean, pressed to listen to. Like, okay, y'all playing this. Okay. This one too.
I don't know, man. DeJuan, I think I'm leaning your way today. We can speak up on it, Melrose.
Why not?
Even if.
Why not? But I do think Nipsey had the best rap album of the year.
Period.
I do think that. Don't get me fucked up. I do think that. You know what I mean? Double up. Fifth, fourth time.
What you been talking about for like 15 whole minutes?
No, but I'm saying I see.
Are you one of those like
I
fake
see
supporter niggas for the sake of argument?
I ain't supporting nothing. I'm just saying I saw that.
This nigga just came 15 minutes later talking about Nipsey had the hottest shit. Didn't I start out by saying Nipsey
I thought
Hussle?
Cardi was going to win.
Nobody talking about what you thought. This wasn't a prediction. It's not prediction.
It was that. It was my prediction.
Oh, gosh.
I predicted the fucking Patriots were going to win the Super Bowl. I predicted that. I saw that.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying. I'm just doing predictions, bro.
Oh, so this is prediction day.
It's just predictions. Like, I'm seeing how the fucking the real world turn around you niggas, and y'all fucking feathers ruffled. Nigga, relax. This they thing. The white man.
I mean, my feathers ain't ruffled.
And the feathers ruffled. I don't watch shit.
Yeah, I'm just talking about what's trending.
The Grammys don't mean shit to me. That's why I don't watch them. I see what happened. Like, I observe what's going on. But I don't watch because
I saw the highlights.
Because somebody winning a Grammy is like saying, "Okay, Melrose, you get a piece of toilet tissue." I don't give a shit.
Niggas don't watch the Grammys and got something to say about them.
Hell yeah.
Is that like a nigga that don't vote?
I'm not a nigga that don't watch the Grammys because I do, but I didn't watch it this time.
I don't support it at all. I don't support that bullshit because like I said, white people can't judge music to me, so I can't. I don't even give it enough attention. I don't care to watch and give it any of my time. But I still don't talk my shit, huh?
You said they can't judge music.
They can't. To me, they can't. They haven't gotten it right yet.
It seems like they like
when you go
our
back,
music though, man.
No,
you go to a Kendrick concert, it's all white people.
Of course they like it. Like it's good.
Concert is all white people.
It's good. Like
Mexicans.
You can't avoid music. Is good. Music is the highest intelligence out there. If it's good, you're gonna like it.
Right. So they could judge it then.
No. They can't judge it. You can't judge. You can't create accurately. They can't create none of it. So some people, I don't take their assessment serious. Like until you show me what your group has innovated, I can't take you serious in how you judge it. That may be a hard line to say, but if you haven't innovated, if everything that you do,
they have added on to soul, R&B.
Shit, what have they added?
John B and shit.
They take the seasoning out of it.
What's that other motherfucker's name?
Timberlake, nigga.
Not Timberlake. The dude.
Bieber.
The dude that did tried to slip the Marvin Gaye shit in. What was his name?
That was Timberlake.
With Pharrell. No.
Robin.
Yeah, Robin.
And nigga, every white artist,
T.I. trying to do that shit.
Every white artist you name who produced the song, a nigga. Production is everything. We all know that. The artist is executing what the producer tell them to do. That's all they doing. The production, the way be Justin Bieber, Justin Timberlake, Robin Thicke, motherfucking Madonna.
They all be like busted on the beat.
Madonna, David Bowie, all black production.
All right, man.
I want to part on some very profound shit.
All right.
Once we start loving white people for their antics, like white people love black people for their antics, we will progress as a people. Like, white people master what we do. But niggas never master what white people do. They only hate on it. Like, it's like Diddy. He pull out the blueprint for mogul, nigga, product, groups, this, that, and the third.
Ciroc.
Like, all is like we see that blueprint. White people put out the same blueprint, and we have the opportunity to master they shit. Like we put out rap, clothes, they jump right on it. They own everything we do. They master it. They send
what do they put out? What do you mean, like banks and shit, nigga? Like cars?
Just they're how they run the thing.
You mean stealing shit?
Thing. All, not even just stealing it, but just
that's how you gonna do it. If you gonna do it the way they do it, you gotta take the shit.
All right, man.
All right, need to master the white man. That's a dope picture. Somebody get their camera out.
Frozen like a motherfucker. All right, y'all. Look, man, we out of here, y'all. Hey, man, tell them where they can find you, Mr. Melrose Uncut.
MELLROZ. Down, you changed it? Everything. MELLROZ.
All right, man.
Dewan Brown on Facebook. Holla at me. I got a lot of shit going on.
Holla. Holla. King Mike Boogie on all my stuff. Mike Robertson on Facebook. Follow. All right, y'all. We out of here, man. Thanksgiving readiness. Share some love with your people out there, man.
No
Show
doubt.
some love, man. You know what I mean? Do that shit for free, man. Say yes. Oh, goddamn day, man. That
I
shit
like
works.
my
You said
crease
all
like
goddamn
Folgers.
day.
With crystals like Folgers, picking up momentum, rolling like boulders. They call me ice, but I'm really much colder. My rhymes is heavy like the weight on my shoulders. I'm spitting that red hot smoldering lava. I fight to the end like the Navajo. Crack a bottle though, make it the goose with cranberry and triple sec. Triple my check, I feel the ripple effect of a fool on the loose. I hit you from every angle, from obtuse to right. Street shit like JJ, I'm dynamite. Slide me some dope.